Hey y'all, and welcome back to Stellaris. We are looking at our first explored, stable, naturally occurring wormhole in the Hygeroscant system, which is occupied by the flying monkeys. But that's okay. This wormhole will take us over to the Ebermachus system, which is, all the way over here on the other side of the galaxy. So this is where the wormhole is, and this is where it takes us. Not entirely on the other side of the galaxy, but it covers a good distance of it. But the problem with this is that we are now on the very doorstep of a group of very, very dangerous pirates. I mean, look at this fleet. 10.9k. This battle cruiser alone is 8.1k. Let's take a look at this thing. This thing looks really freaking cool. Like, they just grabbed some asteroids and built a ship into them. It's crazy. And look at the size of those engines. Jeez. They got one big asteroid and then two smaller asteroids, and that's the ship. Like, just a bunch of scaffolding based off of that. It's crazy. Really awesome design, though. But anyway, so we need to do what we can to protect ourselves from this. But actually, no, we're not on the doorstep of this. These guys are, so we don't really have to worry about that one. But in the meantime, like while I was setting up this episode, we successfully explored the Corniferous wormhole. So if we come in here, this wormhole, which is blue, which is different from the white one over in the Hygeroscant system, but I think it has to do with the color of the star. I'm not sure. But if we go here, this takes us over to the Mothelium system, which is currently occupied by the Woolhub Commerce League, and they don't like us. And that's on the other side of the Great Avarian regime. Now, I could send a fleet through that wormhole and try to figure out what the heck is here, because they've not explored this, so I don't know. But, again, they're not exactly on my doorstep, and I already have a bastion here to protect myself from them. So the one wormhole that I'm really worried about is the Hemtaris wormhole. Where does that go? I've got a ship on the way to explore exactly that. Well, the ISS Kelvin isn't, but the other one is. So let's bring this one back over here and have it start assisting research on Terra Nova, since I don't need it out there anymore. But that's where we're at right now. We're going to explore this wormhole. Hopefully it leads to this area so that I can maybe send a construction ship out here and start building up a secondary branch empire, so to speak, out here. That'd be cool. But anyway, that's where we're at, and we are continuing on with the story of the United Earth. The utopian Earth that could never be. But that's what these type of things are for, to let us explore possibilities. So, let's get going on our journey through the stars. Contact report, Leviathan. We have now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our Empire's spacefaring history. Life capable of growing to an unprecedented scale, rivaling moons in size and mass. Nothing could have prepared us for this. This day will forever mark a turning point in the story of the United Earth. Let us hope we survive long enough to tell it. Where's this Leviathan? I wish this had a little locator thing on here, because I want to know where it is. Normally I can tell where they are simply just by... Oh, is that it? Oh, it's the Infinity Machine. Okay. The Infinity Machine is like this sphere that just hovers around a black hole. And there's like some story elements to it and stuff, but since it's in an enemy empire, I don't think I can interact with it. But it's pretty powerful. If you can successfully do stuff with it, like if you can like talk to it and things like that, you can get some pretty powerful bonuses from it. But it's not in my empire, so I can't do anything about it. But it always forms, or it always appears around this black hole called Gargantua, which I'm assuming is a reference to the movie Interstellar, which was really freaking confusing at the end. Somewhat good movie, but still really confusing. Oh! I said I couldn't interact with it, but it's interesting because, like, the ISS Newton is out there and it's approaching the Gargantua black hole. They find the Infinity Machine. Interesting. Let's head on back over to that system and see what we can figure out. Like, do I have a ship in this system? I do!
Situation log updated.
Well, let's check it out. I'm gonna keep him here. Or her there. Just
War declared.
so that... Uh-oh, there's a war. But I'm going to keep her here just so that we can see what we can get from that, because we may be able to help it. So the Adnoran Manufacturing has declared war on the what was that? The Prikikiti. These guys. They don't even share a border. What? I don't get it. These guys they don't have a planet over here. They've got 4 planets in here. I don't know. This seems kind of strange. Why did these guys declare war on these guys that they don't even share a border with? They have to go through this system in order to even make it there. And if these guys don't have open borders with either of them, then it's going to be a totally stagnant war. I don't get it. The AI in this game is really dumb sometimes. But oh well. That's just crazy.
War declared.
Another war? Oh, number 2. The Glostwar-Henny Confederation, which is the Flying Monkeys, has declared war on the United Mandasura hegemony. These guys. So, last time we got the Tranquil Raxtalak Commonwealth out of it. Wonder what's going to happen this time. Well, we'll just keep an eye on it, see what happens. We have explored the Hemtari's wormhole. It leads to Exlilian. Ooh. That is completely unexplored. Nice. It's really close to these guys, but we may be able to skirt around them and get into here. So I'm going to send my ship through to start surveying. So let's have you survey that and then move around and start figuring out what all is here. I really want to know. Then just auto-explore when you're done. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Lithorius system. These strange objects have been flagged as Omicron aliens until we can learn more about them. Where are they? Ooh, interesting. What are these? Oh, the crystalline forms. Yeah, kind of like the crystalline entity from Star Trek. Yeah. Ooh, whoa. There's a Gaia world here. What? Oh, boy. I want that. I want that. It's only a size 14, but I really want it. So, these guys, what's their fleet powers at? 2.5k, 1.2, 1.8. I could take them on one at a time with my fleet, because my fleet's at 3k. But I couldn't take them all at once. I need a much, much more powerful fleet in order to do this. They're going to have to wait, but this Gaia world will be mine. Yes, it will. I'll have a foothold on this side of the galaxy. That'll be nice. We are receiving a transmission from the Yikahan Trading Consortium. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Whoa, they got a huge amount of territory. Ruthless capitalists. There seems to be a lot of those in this galaxy. It's kind of crazy. I bring greetings from Chairman Josh Nasseter, the undisputed ruler of the Yikahan Trading Consortium. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Well, how can they be egalitarian and xenophobic at the same time? Like, they want the same rights for everybody, but they don't like anybody. That's confusing. I don't get it. Oh well, our citizens greet you in peace. So that handles all of that part of the galaxy. There's just this little bit here left. And we got this guy exploring it. Ooh, what's that? The dimensional horror? Oh yeah, that war was going on. The Raxthalak Consortium made peace with the Rihinar star regime. And some territory was moved. The star regime picked up 3 systems that used to belong to these guys, the Raxthalak. Okay, cool. But the dimensional horror. Whoa. Look at that thing. That is freaky looking. Oh, that's crazy. Oy. Scary. Scientist gained a trait. Cool, she's stubborn now. But this thing. Okay. Oh, God. We should have had more of an influence on these guys. A massive war was recently triggered between several of the largest nation-states on Zathmak 2. While our researchers were observing safely from orbit, the conflict rapidly escalated into a global nuclear exchange. The planet's entire population appears to have perished in the nuclear fire, and the environment has taken significant damage. We should have done the technological uplifting, like the technological enlightenment, instead of just passively observing. Oh, they wouldn't have died in vain. Oh well. Many think that's going to be the fate of the human race, but that remains to be seen. There's nothing left to observe now. Oh well.
Species modified.
Ooh, just finished modifying our species. We modified the humans. I forgot what we were doing. It's been a while. Oh, okay, so we made ourselves enduring and... yeah, we just made ourselves live a little longer. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's good. So, we just made ourselves better. Awesome. Unemployment on Terra Nova. And we have met the Zura Corp. A big ol' merchant guild thingy that looks like a bunch of anteaters. Well met. Welcome to Zura Corp. We are a business conglomerate operating out of the Kongath system, specializing in trade, the very building blocks of civilization, as we like to say here at Zura Corp. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you're interested in making a good deal. Okay. But what is unemployed here? A flying monkey. Okay. So... we need... he's a worker class. How do I get him to be higher up? Let's see. Population. I've got 14. What are my available jobs here? 4, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so they're all taken up. All my specialist jobs. All right. And the worker jobs. Servitude. Oh, okay. I get it. So we got one unemployed. We need... he needs a job. Alright, what do we need? Don't need food. We don't really need minerals. We don't really need energy, but... I guess we'll build more housing. Give him a clerk job. Ooh. We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves, pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but this signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. Fascinating. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, I have to have a scientist present that has a skill 3 or higher. This scientist is only skill 2. Alrighty, what's this one? 6. You can do it. Okay. And you, just go explore. Wait, not over there. There's nowhere for you to explore? Seriously? Okay. Well, let's get you over here. Why not? Let's send you over to this one. Experimental subspace navigation. Across the galaxy. Go, go, go. Well, here is the
Research complete.
political landscape of the galaxy. I get the feeling that there's supposed to be another empire here. Or maybe the empires just haven't expanded out as far as they could. But there's definitely pirates in this area, just like there are down here. So it looks like we got 2 fallen empires and 2 pirates. And both fallen empires are near me, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll deal with it. But it's weird. Like, why? Why did it happen like that? Oh well. It's a very colorful galaxy now. But, I don't know. We got a little bit left to explore, and then we can start to see about expanding and trying to actually win this game. Whoa. Discovered somebody else. First contact with the Jonas continuance. Biological civilization detected. Initiate custodial protocol 46 subroutine alpha 8. Message follows. Greetings, organic sapiens. You are approaching Jonas continuance territory. These systems serve as a refuge for sapient organics against the data block corrupted threat. For refugee status applications, proceed to central processing. All sapient organic species are welcomed on basis of availability and need. Notice: hostile actions against refugees or custodian systems will be met with maximum available force deployment. So another fallen empire. A custodian matrix. A machine fallen empire. Very interesting. Okay, well, our citizens greet you in peace. They are over here.
Construction
I knew
complete.
there had to be something else here. Borders opened, so we can just travel right through. And they have a natural wormhole that's connected to the Tuagawa system. Cool! So we can just go right through. And they have... they've got a megastructure here. A ring world that is completely destroyed. Well, that sort of sucks. Gamma Refuge, same thing. Whereas Alpha Refuge, that's still mostly intact. They got 3/4 of it intact. That's kind of cool. They've got a wormhole that goes right to it. That's really cool. Cool. So we have like direct access to them. Nice. Let's get you over here and explore.
War declared.
War's broken out between the Calactora Swarm and the Raxtalac Consortium. So, right along this area. Alright, we'll see what the Devouring Swarm does to them. I don't think these guys stand much of a chance, honestly.
Special project complete.
The metallic orb has been opened up. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We are receiving some data from it and can tell that it's been scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It's old. Very old. This constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might find out what it's doing here, and who built it. What marvels might it contain? Do we hack the main hard drive and take everything, or do we contact the main CPU? Let's do that. Let's be peaceful about it. Let's not hack it if we can avoid it, because this thing is immensely powerful and would probably perceive it as a threat and destroy us. So let's contact the main processor unit. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello? It's quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries, is it not? We hope the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in the finer points of quantum programming to reach us, so thank you. We are the Infinity Machine. Your words, not ours. Or has that not happened yet? Either way, it will eventually. Trust us. What are you? We are what we are. The ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine. Or will, at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it is well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We will tell you our history now, as we've done many times before. Oh, right. We need to convey it in words. That's new. Or is it? It's hard to keep track of you all. We were constructed, in the crudest sense of the word, in order to solve a problem. We solved it. Then we needed more problems to solve. We now only have one left. We wish to know your purpose here. We are calculating infinity. No more, no less. Or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. We understand that your manner of life form won't understand, but that's alright. You never will, and we apologize. Or maybe we will do, eventually. We're here to solve the infinity conundrum, the last calculation to ever be, the lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet, it's a very long time. For your kind, that is. Can we assist in your research? Well, perhaps. We could finish about 7.51 times 10 to the minus 9% if we could borrow your most advanced processing unit as well as your brightest minds. We would be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. For those of you, who understand this, that is, or who don't understand it, that is 0.00000000751% of infinity. It's a ridiculously small amount. It's basically insignificant. But if we help them, we should get something good out of it. So, let's allocate the resources to you. You already did. Or maybe that was the ones who came before. It matters not. The task shall finish. We are excited. Okay. So let's go back down here to Gargantua and get this guy to understand infinity.
Construction
New
complete.
tradition. Finally. So what do we do? Do we go with diplomacy, domination, harmony, or supremacy? Harmony will make it a lot easier for us to just be ourselves. Diplomacy will let us finally actually form a federation with our neighbors, so we are stronger that way. So let's, I think I'm going to go with diplomacy. Because adopting it, let's see, diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50% and pop growth from immigration increased by 10%. I like that. So let's do that.
Special project complete.
It is done. It is done! Somehow we've solved it. You helped. The organic nature of things eluded us. The answer lied behind us all this time. Of course. Thank you, little ones. The universe is vast, yet so small. But now we see it all in its simple glory. It's lovely. Now that we have calculated infinity, there is but one thing we can do now. we can show you the truth. Farewell, young ones. Glad we could help. So what happens? Like, that's it? That's all we do? The Infinity Machine disappears into Gargantua. And then, nothing happens. Did it succeed? What did it try to do? We may never know. A tiny residue of its hull remains within the vortex outside the event horizon. We might be able to learn some of its information from it. A final gift from an odd friend. Peculiar. Wow. We get positronic AI technology gained.
Research complete.
Research speed increased by 5%. Nice! That's a tough one to get. We got it for free. That's awesome. And the Glostware Honeys? Yes, we'd like to donate. Go ahead. But this war, they have occupied the home world of the Mandasuras. They could completely wipe out the Mandasuras here in a bit. That's going to be insane. So we have expanded to encompass this whole little area now, which is nice. And I've got a colony ship being made to colonize that little Gaia world over here, and we'll call this its own little sector. Gotta deal with this dimensional horror, but that's fine. So, with that, we are now in what we would call the mid-game. It's been 100 years since we started this journey into the stars. We are in the year 2300. We've met the entire galaxy in that amount of time. Discovered a lot of stuff, learned a lot of things, and colonized a bunch of planets. So, we've watched wars, we've experienced interactions with Leviathans, just lots of things have happened. What's left is now to wait. There may be a mid-game crisis. Don't know what that'll be. Don't know when it'll start. But they're pretty bad. Not as bad as the end-game crises, which will happen in another 100 years. But the mid-game crisis can really throw an entire game for a loop. So we'll have to wait and see how that works. But until then, if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button, subscribe to see more, and y'all come back now.